ahead and settle in here at seated. Feet planted firmly to the floor. Setting up nice and tall to start today. Allow your hands to come somewhere comfortable on your body, whatever that might look like for you today. Roll your shoulders back and down. Allow your chin to slightly tuck, finding that length in the back of the neck to allow the crown of your head to pull to the ceiling. Just take a moment here to establish your seat. Beginning to notice how your body feels today. Starting down at the tips of your toes. Maybe wiggle your toes out here just a moment. Stretch them out a bit. And allow your feet to settle back to the floor. Begin to move to your ankles. Notice how your ankles feel. Maybe roll them out for a moment. Releasing anything that's held there in the feet. And again, bringing them back connected to the floor below you. Allowing the feet to settle. Begin to track your awareness up to your knees. Noticing how your knees feel. Then up to your hips. Maybe shift yourself side to side here across your sits bones for a moment. Noticing how your seat feels today. And coming back to stillness. Tracking on up the body. Noticing your spine. If you're slumped or if you're up nice and tall here. Notice your shoulders. Take one more roll back and down. Let the shoulders drop away from your ears a bit. Notice your elbows. Let your arms come heavy at your sides for a moment. Roll out your wrists. Noticing what's going on in the wrists today. Wiggle out your fingers, maybe make a fist for a moment, release. Moving that energy out of the hands, allowing them to relax. And when you're ready, bringing your hands back to a comfortable spot on your body, allowing them to rest. Tracking that awareness further up your body. Noticing your neck. You take your head, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And bring it through center and drop that left ear over to the left shoulder. It goes back and forth a couple of times. Noticing anything that's held here in this space in your body. Bring your head back to center, allowing it to settle. Noticing your jaw. Allow your mouth to drop slightly open, lips softly parted. Shift your jaw side to side. Allowing yourself to release some tension that is held here. Bringing the lips softly closed. Allowing for that softness in the jaw. Moving your awareness up to your eyes and your forehead. And allowing for some softening here. Bring your awareness to your thoughts and your emotions. Noticing how you mentally feel today. Taking a moment to notice any thoughts that are pulling your attention away from your body. Maybe it's something on your to-do list. Maybe it's a bit of a conversation that was had that you're rehashing, or a bit of a conversation that needs to be had. Whatever that may be, give yourself permission to set it aside for now. Allow yourself to place it aside. And bring your attention to yourself. How are you emotionally feeling right now? Many of us are dealing with the unknown currently. How are you mentally reacting to that? Are you resistant? Are you at ease? Are you frustrated? Are you feeling just okay? Really take a moment here to be curious about your emotional state. What's going on for you? Allow it to be whatever it may be. Begin to shift your awareness to your breath. Noticing your inhale and your exhale as they are. Noticing any resistance in your breathing. A lot of us have been dealing with allergies recently. A lot of pollen and Lord only knows what floating around out there in the air. And if you're noticing that in your system, you're noticing that resistant in your airways. Become aware of what is there. Begin to balance out your breath. Finding an equal inhale and equal exhale. And slowly begin to move that breath deeper into your body. Begin to allow the body to inflate on your inhale from your belly to the base of your throat. And to fully empty out, belly button pulling towards your spine on your exhales. Finding this deeper rhythmic breath. And bringing your awareness to the movement created in your body with this breath practice. Allowing this pranayama to bring life and resilience into your body. Upping our prana, upping our life force. Resilience is an important part of our life force. And it's what keeps us nimble and keeps us shifting and evolving. On your next exhale, let your arms drop heavy to your sides. On an inhale, let the arms reach high. You can subtly open your eyes, just softly blinking them open. Maybe bring your gaze to your hands above your head if you feel good there. Breathing here, fingertips touching, belly button engaged, gaze slightly up to the sky. Working that prana up through the body. Finding resilience with each breath here. On your next exhale, let those hands come together and float down to the center of the chest. Finding Anjali Mudra. Breathing here. How can you more deeply embody resilience right now? Just showing up for your practice is a part of this. Every time we take a time for ourselves to breathe deep, to find movement in our bodies through our asana, we show up for ourselves, we show up for our community, we show up in resilience. On your next inhale, let the arms sweep up. Exhale, pulling them to heart center. Taking this movement with your breath. And visualize yourself scooping up that prana, that life force, that resilience, and sealing it in at heart center, pulling it into your body. One more. Pausing at heart center here. Allow your arms to drop heavy at your sides. Take some shoulder rolls. Inhale up your front body. Exhale down your back. Change your direction. Inhale up the back, exhaling down your front. One more. Next inhale, bring the arms out to the side. Let your palms face the ceiling. Gaze down each arm for a moment. Make sure those arms are straight out from your shoulders here. Belly button's engaged to the core here. Just holding this static for a moment. Noticing that resistance that might be sitting in the palms of your hands. That resistance that might exist in the back of your shoulders here. Where are you feeling resistant right now in your life? And can you bring a little bit more of that resilience into that resistance? Allowing yourself to work through it. Turn the palms towards the front of your room. On an inhale, take those arms back a little further. Push your shoulder blades together. Open your heart. Breathing here. Finding space for resilience in the body. Breathing it in. Next, exhale, bring those arms around the body. Hold yourself in a hug. Drop your chin to your chest. Breathing through the back body here, opening up the back of your heart. Feel that opening in the back body. That space created. On your next exhale, let the arms drop down the body to your sides. Keep your head tucked here, chin to chest. Gently begin to roll your head side to side. Make this as microscopic and slow motion as you can. Staying with your breath. What are you releasing today? What little bits of that resistance can you let go of? On your next exhale, take that right ear towards the right shoulder, allowing that deeper stretch down the left side of your neck. Turn your left palm open to the room in front of you. That little deeper engagement here. Engage the fingertips, spread them wide. Visualize that resistance down your arm and out your fingertips as if it's exiting through your fingertips to the mat. Opening up that channel to allow it to escape your body and your being. With each exhale, pushing that resistance out of your body, out those fingertips. Allow that arm to soften, palm of the hand back towards the body. Exhale and allow your chin to roll down to the center of your chest. Pause here for a moment and breathe. Next, exhale. Take your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Beginning to open up that conduit down the right side. Turn the right palm of the hand towards the front of your room. Engage through your fingertips. Allowing that release, allow that resistance to exit. Each inhale filling the body with prana and vitality, resilience. Each exhale allowing that resistance to release away. Release the palm of that right hand back to the side of your body. Exhale and let your chin roll back down to the center of your chest. Take that gentle microscopic movement of your head side to side. Return your head to center. And on an inhale, slowly allow your head to roll back up into alignment with your spine. Take those shoulder rolls once again, inhaling up the front body, exhaling down the back. Reversing direction again. One more. Move yourself out towards the edge of your chair. Reestablishing that connection of your feet to the floor. Bring the palms of your hands to your knees. Sit up nice and tall through your spine. Once again, let your chin tuck. Next, exhale, roll yourself back to cat. Inhale, rock yourself forward to cow. Taking this motion with your breath. Continuing to make space in the body for resilience. Back at a tall neutral spine. Right hand reaches behind, left hand to your right knee. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale, nice and tall here. Exhale, take your twist. Visualize your body wringing out any resistance that's held at the center of the body with this twist. Sort of like when you wring out a sponge or a towel. Wringing out your own body. Wringing out your resistance. On your next inhale, bring yourself back to center. Take some cat-cow for a moment. Replacing that resistance with resilience here. Back at center, reach the left hand back, right hand to your right knee, left knee. Nice and tall, dropping your shoulders. Exhale and find your twist here. Once again, wringing out the body. Allowing that resistance to be pushed out and away. Think of each exhale as a squeeze that releases. Next, inhale, bringing yourself back to center and back to that cat-cow. Filling up with resilience here. Back to that neutral spine. You can place the edge of your right foot next to the arch of your left. Allow that right knee to fall open. If you need, slide yourself out a little further on your chair so it's just your sits bones that are grounded there. Allowing that knee to drop open a bit. Beginning to create some space. And if you're on the edge of your chair, you can get it right there on the edge of your sits bone. There's a great release point nerve-wise right there as well. This might help to relieve some tension held in your glutes or in your hips right now. Allowing that resistance to release slowly and with intention. You can stay right here, or if your body is willing and able, bring that right foot up to your knee. Continuing to release here a little deeper. Bringing yourself up nice and tall, regardless of where your foot is right now. And on an exhale, start to allow yourself to hinge forward from your hips. Visualize that resistance releasing from the hips. Allowing it to drain out. Next, inhale. That prana push you up to seated. Bring that right foot back to the floor. Extend that right leg in front of you, heel to the floor here. Nice and tall through the body. Press out through the heel. Let the toes start to pull back towards the body. Breathing that resilience down into that right leg. We release that resistance at the hip. Allow that hip and leg to feel with the resilience. Right on down to the tips of your toes. Go ahead and bring that right foot back to the floor. Reestablish your connection to the floor here. Bring that left foot to the right arch, allowing that left hip to drop open. Beginning to open up here and create that space. Beginning to allow the resistance in that left side of the hips to release out. And again, if you'd like to increase the stretch here and deepen, you can move the foot to the right knee, or you can leave it right where it is if that's more comfortable for your body today. Nice and tall from wherever you are. Exhale, begin to hinge forward from those hips. Notice those resistance points along the way. Where are you holding that resistance? Can you breathe into it and let it drain out here? Can you give yourself permission to let it go? Next, exhale, place that left foot back on the floor. Extend that left leg in front of you, heel to the floor. Nice and tall through the spine. Breathing that resilience into that left leg that is active, pressing out through the heel. Toes are pulling back towards the shin a bit. Visualize that resistance, filling up that left leg all the way down to those toes. Creating that resilience throughout your body. That willingness to be resilient. And to allow life force to flow. Giving yourself the gift of ease. Bring your left foot back to the floor, reestablish that connection, maybe wiggle the toes, maybe rock your knees side to side here for a second. Bring yourself back to a nice tall spine. Breathing deeply. Allow the arms to come to your side bodies. Inhale, sweep that resilience up once again. Exhale, bringing the hands to the heart, sealing it in. Taking this movement with your breath. I want you to visualize as your fingers sweep down that you're catching that resilience from your feet and pulling it back up. And as the hands come down, it's coming into the body through the crown of your head. As if you're breathing that resilience in a circle here. Kind of like you're creating a force field of resilience around your body. And within your body, fully embodying that resilience, giving yourself that gift of flow and movement, that ability to not get stuck in the mire and the mud. To keep growing and evolving. One more. Pausing at heart center. Breathing deeply here. Give yourself some gratitude here for a moment for showing up to your practice. Showing up for yourself. Showing up for your community. Showing up for your body and your breath and your mind. Three deep breaths here together as one. Thumbs come to your forehead center. The divine light within me recognizes and deeply reflects the divine light within you all. Namaste.